This is a sexy hunk of hashtag Sealmaster Bourdais, the French fry to my hamburger. Thanks everyone who's yelled, "Hey hamburger," while I've been around the track here today.
Now he knows a little bit how I feel.
I don't know. P6 for you. Weren't sure what we were going to have in the Fast Six. Those last minute or two was fairly exciting outside the car. Looked like it was going to be a Honda 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it became a Chevy 1-2 with Team Penske locking out the front row. Joseph Newgarden spoiling Will Power's day by 0.05 of a second. At least from your car where you're starting sixth, you said lack of grip was the thing that left you being a little bit faster?
Yeah, what's up with the mic, dude? It's like low budget or something?
I think I lost the other two, or they looked like hot dogs and I ate them. One of the two.
Oh, jeez. I gotta give you some.
Please.
Man, I don't know. It's like the whole bloody day. I think I did one good lap. It was Q2 on new tires. Oh, here we go. Now we got Tinkerbell.
We're getting heckled by Paul Tracy and Townsend Bell.
Oh, jeez.
Are we gonna get these monkeys in here? Come on in, join in. It's a party. It's a party.
I don't know that we can all fit in there, but
yeah, you get on my shoulders.
Oh, I think we're okay. Look.
Everybody squeeze in.
All right.
All right. How bad of a job did he do, Tracy? He should quit now.
Awesome.
Right?
It was a bit of a struggle to get in the Fast Six, huh? It was like you were.
It was pretty scrappy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It was
How come you went out so early?
In Q2? Oh,
Q3.
Q3? Well, we had to. We ran both sets of tires one lap, so I had to go for that. But yeah, in hindsight, I'm not quite sure it was the right thing to do. Probably needed a second lap, kind of bring the tires again.
Everybody went quicker on the second lap.
Yeah.
I think one lap's just not enough.
Yeah.
And Dixon was saying they definitely should have gotten over to reds a little bit sooner and lamented going longer on blacks and such. So yeah, definitely some questions on timing. All right, just a little cameo there.
They're walking out on us now. It's like, all right.
Those hair plugs look awesome, by the way, Townsend. Awesome.
No, we don't. I have no idea where we're at.
We
anymore.
have no, and my mental editing is really, really poor. Oh, we've got folks behind us too. Woohoo! It's a party. Have a good day. Let's try and get this thing back on the rails. If it was ever on the rails to begin.
No, it was not, and neither was it on track.
Okay.
So yeah, just a pretty scrappy session, pretty scrappy day, really. Like I said, I think that 3-0 was my only lap I was kind of half happy with, and definitely didn't make a mess of it. So yeah, not quite sure, to be honest. I think track temp obviously went up big time. It was went from overcast mostly pretty much all day yesterday in fairly cold conditions to blue skies and still ambient fairly cold, but track temp went in the hundreds and all of a sudden, and lost a bunch of grip, and yeah, just struggled to read the car, making a lot of mistakes, and not super comfortable. So kind of happy we made it to Q3. Obviously, once you get in the Fast Six, you kind of like, oh well, maybe we can salvage something. But yeah, just another couple of scrappy laps, and that was that for us. So definitely need to kind of look at everything we've done and maybe backtrack a little bit. But this place has aged quite a bit. Yeah. Pavement's a lot older than it used to be when in my old memories, and grip has gone down, and I think it's definitely a lot harder to put a lap together, and if for whatever reason the conditions make it a bit slipperier, then it becomes hard. So obviously some guys have done a really good job and found something, and I'm kind of searching a little bit.
Wow. Let's close on this, and this is something everyone has to deal with. Bit of an oddity with no warm-up here tomorrow. Usually you go into qualifying, you hope that everything's perfect, you ace that setup, carries over to the race. Some like yourself, I mean, you're starting sixth, but still, you want to find some solutions. Many others do. What's your mindset? What do you think your fellow driver's mindset would be going into a race tomorrow? A little bit blind?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously they gave us a little bit more time in practice too, but it really doesn't do you anything, because at that point you don't have the tires. So it was kind of tough to feel the car and see what you were going to get, because it was going to take you a long time to burn that off, and it was going to compromise the rest of the session. So we didn't do that, but in anyways, warm-up would have been at like 8:30 with the timing of things with that early start of the race, so not quite sure we would have learned anything anyway. So that's kind of why the series decided to bail out on that, which I can completely understand that. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, when you're searching for things, you obviously like, oh man, wish we had more time, wish we had a warm up to try and fine tune things or try and understand things. But hey, it's the same for everybody. So we'll just throw it out there, see what happens.
Tomorrow's Kohler Grand Prix, beautiful here, Seb. Seriously, weather is amazing. The fans, I mean, huge turnout. So I'm hoping you all get to tune in tomorrow on NBCSN.
Awesome. I don't know if you've gone in the campgrounds and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's filled with people and families and kids everywhere. And I mean, I think it's so much our roots and what we need to do. I mean, if you don't put these shows together with the crowd like that, you stop existing. And I think we're so blessed to have that fan base, and it's just awesome to see and feel the excitement. So really super happy to be there.
He's French Fry, I'm Hamburger. Hoping we'll talk to you tomorrow. I've got a flight home soon after the race, so it might be a time crunch.
So many excuses, jeez.
I might have no microphones by tomorrow if you keep that up.